and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you acquire. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you acquire. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Hello David, hello Tina, hello Seb, right, and hello Amy. Yes, so Amy, I'm doing the one stage that I have missed so far, stage one, just to get it done out of the way. We're just doing the short one. I'm going really slowly because we've got half an hour to waste. Half an hour to waste before the Film My Run 500. Guys, I'm really sorry that the Film My Run 500 has been delayed. So Sebastian, if it's too late for you, don't worry about it. We'll see you tomorrow in Paris. I apologise that I couldn't get it changed. So if it's too late for you, then don't worry about it. We'll see you tomorrow. Tina says she's going to do the 500 just to make up the numbers. Not at 12% though. Don't worry. Well, it'd be great to have you back, Tina. So we'll see you. Yeah, I'll see you at the 500 in half an hour then. Gwyn Williams says, still eating my dinner. Thought the 500 run started at 12:25. It does. screen. Yes, it does. I'm just doing stage 1 of Tour of Watopia just to finish it off. There's some nice chat going on in the game. Somebody asked if we're all professionals. We said yes, we're all professionals and we're going to smoke you. From ZLDR Norway. So he should know what he's doing. So yes, there we are. We're off in a minute. David R is looking forward to his stride arriving tomorrow. Oh God, don't look forward to it too much. It'll drive you around the bend. You'll start running on Zwift on your stride, and you'll go, "Why doesn't this match my treadmill?" And then you're into a whole world of chaos and mind melting annoyance and trouble until you just accept it. But some people have to go through. You have to go through all the stages of trauma to get to acceptance. But good luck with it, David. Enjoy your... I'm wearing my stride. My stride is what is providing the power view that you'll be able to see on Zwift in a minute. So, yeah, I am wearing my stride, but I don't use it for pace on Zwift. I did reach acceptance, but then I got a smart treadmill, so it was all good. 20 seconds to go. I'm going to go at 9 kilometers an hour. So what? 9 kilometers an hour. 1 9 is 9, 2 9s are 18, 3 9s are 27, 4 9s are 36. Oh, that's not going to get me done in time, is it? 36. Need to go a bit quicker than that then. No, 9 minutes per kilometre. Yeah, no, that's all right. 9 minutes per kilometre. I think. Hang on a minute. Oh, my maths is so rubbish. 9, 2 9s are 18, 3 9s are 27, 4 9s are 36. Yeah, no, so I'm not going to be done in time, so I do need to go quicker. Oh gosh, I'm wobbling about all over the place. What's going on there? I do need to go quicker than 9. So let's go at 9.5. No. 9. That's why. I realise. Oh God, I'm an idiot. Yeah, no, I can go at 9 because that's 6 minutes 40 per kilometre. Goodness sake, what an idiot! It's not 9 minutes per kilometre. It's 9 kilometres per hour. That's very different things, Stephen, you idiot. Okay, Sebastian, see you in half an hour. So I can go even slower, can't I? Let's go at 8.5. 7 minutes per kilometre. 177, 2 7s are 14, 3 7s are 21, 4 7s are 28. That's all right, isn't it? Yeah, let's just warm up at 8.5. Because we've got 35 minutes before the Film My Run 500. Oh, Tina, I know. It's just running as well makes it worse. Can you imagine, right? When I'm doing my big 100-mile or ridiculous distance races, I spend so much of that time doing maths in my head, trying to work out how far to the next aid station, how quick I need to go to get there before the cut-off or in a certain time. And it's constant. Look, I don't need music. I don't need to wear headphones and have music going on because I'm basically just constantly talking to myself. I entertain myself half the time with my own stupidity. That was just me getting confused between kilometres per hour and minutes per kilometre. So we're not going at 9 minutes per kilometre, we're going at 9 kilometres per hour. Well, we're not now, 8.5 now. 8.5 kilometres per hour is 7 minutes per kilometre. So we'll finish well before Film My Run 500. So we'll need to find something to chat about for 5 minutes, 10 minutes before the run starts. I am slowly making my way through my next film. I've been editing this morning. The film of when I went to the Pyrenees. I did 100 miles in the Pyrenees mountains in Spain. And I'm just remembering what an amazing experience it was. Even though at the time, I absolutely hated it and I just wanted to finish it. Looking back on it now, it's all, rose-tinted glasses and everything I'm looking at it through. And it's all beautiful scenery and magical times, you just forget how much you hated it when you were doing it. So Clive is on his way to Paris right now. Victoria and myself, we are leaving later on tonight after the Bag That Badge run, which is also only 4 I'm doing 3 lots of 4 kilometres today, so I'm doing 4 kilometres now, 4 kilometres for the Film My Run 500, and then 4 kilometres tonight as well. So anyway, yeah, after Bag That Badge tonight, having a shower and leaving. We'll get on the ferry. We can sleep on the ferry tonight, and then about 4 o'clock in the morning we'll start driving down to Paris. Welcome along if you're just joining. We are watching Facebook chat, YouTube chat and Twitch chat. So we are broadcasting on Twitch and on YouTube, on the Zwift Run Live channels. And then on Facebook, as usual, we're on the Film My Run channel. Very confusing branding, as it always has been with me. 2 YouTube channels, 1 Facebook page. I did used to broadcast all these live Zwift runs on my Film My Run YouTube channel, but all my regular subscribers started leaving because they didn't want to see so many live broadcasts of treadmill running, because they've all signed up for iconic 100-mile races on the trails, and they don't want to see somebody running on a treadmill. So that's why I started the new Zwift Run. It's not new now, but the Zwift Run Live channel. So that's where all the Zwift live runs go on YouTube. But I kind of kept the Film My Run Facebook page for these runs as well. As well, why not? So nice and easy, 179, 180 watts from the Stride foot pod. No incline, taking it nice and easy. And we'll get to the end of this and then we'll do a 500 metre climb in the Film My Run 500. We start in 26 minutes from now. As you can see, bottom left says join event. When we get to about 2 kilometres to go, I'll go around all the runners. We've got 31 runners in this event, so I'll go around all the runners and drop ride-ons. There will not be 31 runners in the Film My Run 500, that's for sure. Probably 2 or 3, me, Tina and Seb will probably be the only runners in that event. It's very cold outside today. It's 21 degrees in shed quarters. I've got the doors marginally open just to let a bit of cool air in. But it is very cold outside today. It was sunny this morning, but the clouds are definitely coming over now. And tomorrow in Paris, or tomorrow on the way down to Paris, it may well be snowing. Which is mad, isn't it? Right now in Paris, it's 4 degrees. By the way, sorry, if you're watching this wondering why I'm talking about Paris, the Paris Marathon is on Sunday, and there are about 15 Zwift runners heading to Paris. Some people have left already, some people are on their way tomorrow and Saturday, heading to Paris to run the Paris Marathon. So that's why I keep talking about Paris. If you're wondering, if you're new here, hello, if you're new here, by the way, and you want to say hello, you can drop a chat message into YouTube or Facebook or Twitch. And I've got loads of time. I'm running nice and slow, so I can probably respond if you have a question. Trying to look for different days now. So, tomorrow in Paris, 7 degrees maximum temperature. Saturday, 9 degrees maximum, 0 degrees low. And Sunday, bright sunshine, lovely sunshine, but very cold, 0 degrees. I won't tell Victoria you said that, Sebastian. He says, I like your clear pronunciation. Pronunciation or pronunciation, I wonder. Always thought about that. I can understand every word. For instance, Victoria is hard to understand. It could be... Yeah, sometimes Victoria doesn't talk right into the microphone like I do. I don't know why. I think she's getting better though, isn't she? Would you say she's better than she used to be at talking into the microphone? David, yes, absolutely correct. So, the Stride guys will tell you that, and I know from experience, that the Stride footpod does not play well with Bluetooth on a Garmin footpod. For some reason, it's Garmin only. On other watches, so on a Polar or on a Sunto, on a Coros, all those watches, you can connect the Stride footpod via Bluetooth and it works fine. But it doesn't work so well on a Garmin watch. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But so yes, always connect your Stride footpod via Ant Plus to your watch. Now, while you've asked that question though, David, are you using the Stride footpod for pace and distance on your watch? Is this for when you run on a treadmill? Do you like to record the distance on your watch as well as on Zwift? Or are you going via the virtual run profile to connect to Zwift? So via your watch, then to Zwift from your watch? Is that what you're doing? Oh, hang on, right, he says that's good, as I can connect it to my iPad by Bluetooth for Zwift, I suppose. So, David, right, do you know about the Zwift, do you know about the virtual run profile? because it sounds like you want to connect to record your run on your watch and on Zwift at the same time. So you'd have two separate recordings of the same run. So what you can do so that you can have the same data on your watch and on Zwift, you can connect your footpod, connect your Stride footpod to your watch via Ant+. Then use the virtual run profile and connect your watch to Zwift on your iPad. So look for, it'll say Phoenix 6 on Zwift. When you're in the pairing screen, you can pair heart rate, cadence, and speed as the Phoenix 6. And then you start your watch, and it will record exactly the same data as Zwift. I mean, there's no real, unless you do like to have that extra data that your watch gives you sometimes for a run. Right. Yes. Well, yes, it will, because you'll have two separate runs. I mean, there's no need to record your run on your watch, David. If you're not bothered, some people like to record their run on their watch as well as on Zwift for different reasons. One, it's redundancy. So for example, if Zwift crashes, then you can continue running on the treadmill and recording your run on your watch. Or some people have, say, a heart rate monitor or something that gives you extra metrics like ground contact time and vertical oscillation, things like that, which are not recorded by Zwift, but will be recorded on your watch. So some people like to have those extra metrics, so they record their run twice on Zwift and on the watch. But you do have to settle on just one of those recordings. So it depends. What I use Strava. So if I record my run on my watch and on Zwift, they both go to Strava, and I delete the one from the watch. And the reason I record my run on my watch sometimes is to get the training status up to date on my watch, because your watch will only give you correct training status if the run is recorded on the watch itself. That's getting a bit complex now, but I hope you understand what I mean. Don't worry about all the questions, David. That's what I'm here for. I've got plenty of time. We've got another mile left to run, and we're in no hurry at all. So I'm perfectly happy to answer plenty of questions. So if you're not bothered about any of that, just record your run on Zwift and don't worry about your watch. Don't record it on your watch. David, Zwift is a great way to get back into running. Definitely, it's social as well, so you can join runs like this, group runs. We have a very vibrant Zwift community. Although there's not a lot of chat going on here today, but there are lots of group runs where people kind of know each other because we do the same runs together, and so people chat and it's fun. particularly say the Monday community run. So the combined Monday community run, which has lots of people running in it and lots of people who all kind of know each other and get on, and we all chat online and stuff. We all chat in game. But also, if you just want to run on your own without the pressure of other people around you, like if you were to go out for a club run or something like that, you just run at your own speed, do your own thing, and nobody's going to bother you on your treadmill, and you can just get back into running nice and easy that way. So yeah, I really wouldn't bother about recording the run on your watch. Just connect direct to Zwift. Zwift will record your run, and that will send your run to Garmin Connect and then onto Strava if you use Strava as well. Right, so we are definitely taking this nice and easy. I was kind of half planning to speed up a bit, but I don't think I will now. Just keep it at this 8.5 kilometre per hour pace. That'll bring us to the start of the Film My Run 500, nearly. David says, good luck to everyone going to Paris. Thank you, David. Yeah, so a big group heading out to Paris to run the Paris Marathon. Like I say, about 15 or so of us. We did have a group run at the Loch Ness Marathon, but there were fewer. There were about 8 of us in Loch Ness a few months ago, but there are a lot more of us heading to Paris. Much bigger meetup, and then in May, I'm not going, but quite a few other people are heading to Copenhagen. So there's a big Zwift meetup in Copenhagen as well. That's on the 15th of May for the Copenhagen Marathon. I will be in Guernsey on that day running the Guernsey Ultra, which is 36 miles around the coastline of Guernsey. And I'll be doing that with another 2 Zwifters, my wife, Victoria, and Clive Finnimore. He is running the Guernsey Ultra as well. So, between us all, Zwift is infiltrating quite a few events these days with our orange vests. So, just over 11 minutes until the Film My Run 500 starts. That'll take us a bit longer than this run, although it's exactly the same distance, 4.2 kilometres. But we set the treadmills at 12% incline, and we climb up those 4.2 kilometres. And by the time we've finished, we will have reached 500 metres of elevation gain, which is why it's called the Film My Run 500. Because I've opened the doors now, temperature's coming down in here, so we're at 20 degrees in here now. Although it's got sunny again outside, hasn't it? Look outside. Sunshine. Cold but sunny. That's what we hope it's going to be in Paris on Sunday. Very cold but sunny. That will create the perfect atmosphere for a PB breaking marathon run. Right, I better go round everyone and give some ride-ons. It's only nice, isn't it? So Sarah's just about to finish. Well done, Sarah. Schmidt. And Bun. So I've missed the top 10 basically, just about. The top 9 have already finished. Mackay there from Scotland. Dee Merry. I think we've already done F from ZLDR, yeah. McClary from the US. And Wright from the US. Cuts with his... that's Rob, I think, with his Ukraine flag. And I've still got my Ukraine flag there. Taylor from Canada and Watson from Canada. Well done. AJ. Anuntamporn. Well done. Spallone. Edge. And Downing and Sturrock from Scotland. I think that's most people. Go back to me. So, less than a kilometre to run now. We're running round the volcano on Watopia. What I haven't noticed, and what I thought was going to be a feature of some of the Tour of Watopia runs, is incline. There was a big thing made about incline being promoted more by Zwift. And that at least one or two of the runs on Tour of Watopia were going to have significant incline and incline instructions, but I've seen nothing at all. Maybe I've done the wrong events. "700 metres left to go. At 4 minutes of running, and then we'll have 3 or 4 minutes to wait until film my run 500. Perfect timing. Watson is making a break for it in the last 500 metres of the run, trying to catch up a few places. Go for it, Watson. Gosh, that looks dark. Very dark face. The automatic exposure is not doing a good job there, is it? It's because it's so bright outside. Oh, F from Norway has had a... Oh, he seems to have stopped altogether. In fact, hang on a minute, he hasn't done any distance at all. 0 kilometres? Oh, maybe he had a crash and has to come back in or something. Oh no, what a disaster. Not yet. Right, coming up to 4k done, and then we've got another 200 meters, and then we can jump over to the 500. I might, if you don't mind, I might just nip and use the facilities for 30 seconds. Might not have time though, might I? I'll see. I'm running quick, I'm sure I'll be alright. Less than 3 minutes to go. Right. Let's jump over. Right, I'm back in a second. Okay, 1 minute to go and we are here. Welcome along to the Film My Run 500. This is a run where we run 4.2 kilometres, but we put the treadmills at 12% and we climb. Start moving. Amanda Allison has joined us. Hello, Amanda. Right, so we've got some of our regular Thai runners with us today as well. We've got Sebastian, we've got Tina Beard, and we're off. Okay, welcome along. Oh, you are all feeling great today. Time to get those treadmills up to 12%, please. Right, here we go then, 12%. And we'll start climbing. Remember, we are doing a controlled, disciplined hill climb. We are not racing off at crazy speeds. That's all right, Amanda. 10 will have to do. Tina's just here to be sociable. %, if your treadmill does that. But no worries if not. Set your treadmill as high as you dare. John Crawford is with us. Hello, John. SW from France, Sasha. This event is not about training your cardiac system. Kind of is though, isn't it? So let's not. It kind of is about training your cardiac system. This event is not about breaking your neck with hard cardiac effort. This is slow, controlled run where we work our calf muscles. So when you reach the first arch, get up on your toes. Oh yes, sorry Tina. Yeah, I'm just talking about breaking necks. Oh Tina, I'm sorry. Slip of the tongue. Slip of the tongue. Isn't it funny how the runners walk across the road at that point? Oh, stride is not working, hang on. Right, there we are, that's more like it. So we're changing the stride to reflect the fact that we're climbing. So Stride Footpod doesn't know when you're climbing indoors. It knows when you're climbing outdoors, but not indoors. So you have to alter a setting in the Stride app on your device, on your phone or your tablet. So I've set my incline level in the Stride app, so the Stride knows I'm climbing. Right, 4 kilometers to go. We've done 200 meters. We'll do another 200 walking, and then we'll start running. Still time for a late flight to Paris, Amanda. Amanda Allison joined us in Loch Ness to run the Loch Ness Marathon, but I can't remember why she's not coming to Paris. Why aren't you? I can't remember why you're not coming to Paris, Amanda. Maybe she just didn't want to. Oh, you could walk around it. You could walk around it, Amanda. You'd be fine. Okay. So when we get to the arch, we are going to start a gentle jog. And jelly beans. When we get to the arch, start a gentle jog. Oh yes, Chamonix, yes, I forgot you're doing that. Brilliant. That is going to be awesome. We rise up onto the balls of our feet and our heels do not touch the floor to the end. Here we go. Amanda, that is going to be so freaking amazing. Is it the half you're doing, Amanda, or it's the half, isn't it? So Amanda is going to Chamonix in France in the summer to do, I think it's the Mont Blanc half marathon. Yeah, 23 kilometers. Good plan, Amanda. What's up? I expect you here twice a week, every week for the next 12 weeks. Exclamation mark. Or 11 weeks will do. You can do twice a week for 11 weeks. We'll give you a week of taper. Lee Ryby says, what snacks will you have during the marathon, Stephen? Hate the gels. Well, if I'm honest, Lee, nothing really. I'll have water, a little bit of water, but it's going to be cold, remember? So you're not going to lose an awful lot in sweat. So I probably won't have anything to eat. I'll just have water. I might have a bit of banana halfway through or something. But remember, Lee, I'm not racing. So I'm pacing Victoria and anyone else who wants to do around 350, 345, 350. Lee, if you don't like gels, the aid stations are very well stocked. What I would recommend, if you like raisins, they've got raisins at the aid stations, as far as I remember. Grab a handful of raisins and eat them on your run as you go, because they're small but they're packed with goodness. But they also have a banana and orange segments for you to eat as well. And think sugar cubes. If you just like to put a lump of sugar in your mouth, they have sugar cubes as well. Yeah, use the aid stations, Lee. I'm sure you'll be fine. It's not, the food is not going to be something that irritates your stomach from the aid stations. It's just natural, normal food. Although, that said, I wouldn't go overboard on the orange segments because the acidity in the orange segments may cause stomach problems. So, nice gentle climb to begin with, and when we get to the next arch we will speed up a little bit. Remember, we do try and play a little game on this run. The game is to keep your heart rate lower than 150 BPM. Amanda, you are excused because your heart rate is some kind of crazy thing. And Tina, you're not allowed to play because your heart rate will stay low, whatever. I'm fully aware that everyone is different. Ellipsis. But 150 seems to be an average number that most people can work with or towards. Right, so time to speed up just a little. We go up to 6 kilometers per hour. Yes, Amanda. 150 by the end. To be fair, Amanda, I've been doing this event for 2 years and have only managed it 3 times. But the last time was 2 days ago. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Yeah, I had only done it twice. When I say only done it twice, so like I've only managed to get to the end of the run under 150 twice. But I did it again on Tuesday, just gone 2 days ago. Managed to get max heart rate of 149. Doesn't look like it's going to happen today though, because heart rate is already 135. I don't know, Amanda. 3 times in 2 years is not that great. 3 kilometers to go. So, heart rate 132, cadence 162. Are you off, Sebastian? Okay, no worries. Thanks for coming. See you soon. See you tomorrow or Saturday. See you on Saturday, Sebastian. Oh, he's not off. He's not going. Confusing, he says. Make your mind up, Seb. Oh, okay, I understand. I must pay better attention. Just relax, drop your shoulders, bring your head up and breathe. If it's really tough at this stage, then consider dropping the incline a little. But stay up on your toes to keep working the calf muscles. Strong calf muscles, Amanda, will help you on those hills. Even if you're walking up the hills in Chamonix, strong calf muscles will help you. So keep up on those toes. So heart rate is still around 130, nice and comfortable. Don't want it to go up too high. So we've done just about a mile into the Film My Run 500. We've got 2.5k to go, just over. $2.6k to go. So, it's the middle of the working day here. Full stop. Victoria is at her desk. I might persuade her to join us for Bag That Badge this evening in the UK. I imagine you'll be fast asleep, John. I can do it slow if you want to, Tina. Dang has just joined us from Vietnam. I think that's a Vietnamese flag, is it? Yeah, Dang from Vietnam has joined us. How are you doing today? $140 for Sash. Nice job. Okay. Okay, time for another speed up. 6.5 kilometers per hour now. 2 kilometers, 2.2 kilometers to go. Keep that upright body form. Give your lungs plenty of room to expand. Stay on your toes! Exclamation mark. Good work, Sash. Great to have you with us. Your treadmill should be on 12% or as high as it will go. Unless you are recovering from a serious operation or this is your first time here. Leaving at about 9 p.m. 8 p.m, 9 p.m, Sebastian? Well done, Amanda. Heart rate 140, cadence 161. Sebastian's heart rate 136, very good. 192, Amanda, crazy lady. I'm going to take you to a laboratory, Amanda. She says that's pretty good for me. In all seriousness, it might be worth asking a sports university. Some of them do free testing. You could get your VO2 max done. My eldest son is doing a master's degree in sports science at Brighton. He often gets me in One mile of hard work left, everyone. Well, if you don't mind coming to Brighton, Alison, I will. Okay, I can see if there's anyone there doing any testing, and I'll put your name forward. It might not be my son, but it could be somebody at the uni. I'll ask around. Okay, we are getting there, guys. We're getting there. So, temperature is coming down, still in the Shed quarters, we're at 17.3 Celsius in here now. Despite me running and generating heat, as I've got the doors open, temperature is coming down. If it's really hurting now, Mama, this is the time to grind it out. Stay up on your toes and be mentally strong for the last kilometre and a bit. It's good to have you back. Gouts has just hit his daily target. Well done, Gout. Okay. Final pace increase. Let's go for this. I forgot to tell you, I charge for this event. Price goes up every kilometre. Sash is out. Actually, it would be more incentive if the price went down for each kilometre you complete. Yeah, I've changed my policy. The price goes down for every kilometre you complete. I did miss it, Tina. John, I'm wearing New Balance 1080 version 11. New Balance 1080 version 11. Okay, I'm going to try and keep a bit quiet now for the last kilometre. See how close I can get to going under 150 again. Yes, they are just as comfortable. Hang in there, everyone. You're doing great. It's so easy to get set up with Zwift running. Here's what you need. Firstly, access to a treadmill. It could be at home or at the gym, but any treadmill will work with Zwift. To get you moving in game, we need a speed source. Traditionally, we use a foot pod like the Zwift pod or the Stride, but you can also use the Run Smart treadmill sensor, your Apple Watch, one of the newer Garmin watches, the TSS app, and if you have a smart treadmill, your treadmill will connect directly to Zwift without the need for another device. Now simply download the Zwift app onto a Mac, a PC, an iPhone, an iPad, an Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. Finally, pair your speed source in the app. Pairing heart rate from your watch or a chest strap is also a great addition to Zwift. And that's it. You're all set up for solo runs, solo or group workouts, challenges and real-time racing on Zwift with people from all over the world. think I did it again. 149. Max heart rate 149. I've never done it 2 weeks in a row. That's mad. That is mad. Well done, Alison. So for you, the rule is keep it under 199. Keep it under 200. So Sebastian says, yes, I did do it. Amazing. Twice this week. I've never done it. I've never done it before, like that consistently, twice. Wow, I'm pleased with myself. Okay. Thanks, Amanda. Right, time for a shower. And then we'll see you all for Bag That Badge tonight. If you haven't got the badge, what badge is it? Let me just double check what badge it is that we're doing tonight. Bag That Badge on March the 31st is Park to Peak. 4.7 kilometres, Park to Peak tonight. So it's only 4.7, and it's nice views because we're going up onto the glass roads. So Park to Peak, New York City tonight, 6:15. Come and join us. 6:15 for Park to Peak, part of the Bag That Badge series tonight. That'll be great to have you with us. Okay, we're done. Thanks for watching, thanks for taking part. Well done, Amanda. Well done, Dang and Fageheim and Sebastian and Tina. Thank you, Tina, for joining us. And everyone else who took part today, well done and congratulations for completing. And we will see you tonight for Bag That Badge. Take care, bye-bye.